Hello and welcome to Leading with Rakael. I'm Rakael Carr, a leadership strategist and a financial growth coach. I'm very fascinated with the way eagles lead, and eagles are tenacious. Tenacity is important. You're constantly going to be faced with adversity, trials, tribulations. What's important is how you respond in those circumstances. Nothing worse than the organization is going through some change, and you as the leader, if you're not the owner of the company, are complaining about what they did, why they did it. That is the wrong attitude. When you are faced with a storm, you have to rise above the storm. It is your responsibility. Leaders are expected to show up at the time when things are going crazy and lead the people to the proper destination. That's the role. It's lonely at the top. When you accept the role, you're accepting that there are times you get hit hard and you're going to have to make some big decisions, and the decisions are going to fall on your shoulders. It's really good when you're going through something to use the storm as momentum. That's what eagles do. Instead of them flying harder, they use the momentum from the storm to be able to glide. As a leader, you have to know that you're going to enter into a problem at some point. So you should be expecting that a problem is going to arise. You should be out there looking for the problem, and when it comes, you are ready. You know why you're ready? You know my 3 Ps: plan, proactive, and prepared. This is going to always help you in any particular storm that you have. There are going to be some unknowns. There are going to be some things that you weren't quite ready for, but those are the outliers. When you are working your 3 Ps, when the storm comes, you are equipped. You have the tools, and you just need to navigate through, because you know storms have what? An expiration. They come and they go. They don't stay around forever. And when you enter into a storm knowing that this is a temporary situation, you are more likely to be successful. Now, everything isn't a storm. If they're going to be doing more with less, that's not a storm. It's just being fiscally responsible. And if you were running your household, you wouldn't want people running around spending all your money on, high-end frivolous things. You might want them to be more conservative. So don't look at every time you can't have something, or every time, there's a cutback that's a storm. That's not a storm. You should be preparing for that. Every year you should prepare for at least a 10% cutback. You should always look to gain efficiencies in everything you're doing. That's being proactive. That's showing up. So when every other department is hit with a storm, you've already figured out a better process. You've already gained efficiencies in your area. If we go into a recession, history tells you that recession is a part of the economic system. So there's times where everyone is soaring and everyone has abundance and extra money, and there's going to be times when you don't have it, and there's going to be times when there's cutbacks. You should be preparing. Wow, there's a lot of abundance in the land right now. Eventually, we're going to hit a recession. And when we do, what do you have? You have your nest egg. You've paid off all your bills, so you don't have to worry about whether or not we go through a recession. You don't have to worry about if you have to take a cutback. You end up with a major expense because you have an emergency fund. You have to do the 3 Ps. Be prepared, be proactive, and plan. Okay? Our next one is about high flyers. Eagles are high flyers. Hope you stay tuned for that one. And thank you so much for leading with Rakael. You know the drill. Like, follow, subscribe, forward. Until next time, I look forward to talking to you. Bye for now.